Hello, I am known as Ashe Seraphis. I have many names, but for now that will do. I'm reaching out to the universe right now. I had a dream where I was told I was 8 years behind in telling my story. And I thought about what time it is. And 8 years ago, I spent 10 days in total darkness, blindfolded. Um, and it was myself and a very, very good friend of mine at the time. And I trusted him, and we went into this process together. And this was our second time trying it. And after the third day, he just, it wasn't for him. He's a thinker. He's a very, very powerful. He has a very powerful mind, and so he was able to come up with different things that could make it more beneficial if we would just do it a different way. But I was dead set on doing it because that's the type of person I am. So I ended up on this journey, spending 10 days in darkness. The concept was presented by Montauk Chia. You could Google him. He has darkness retreats. He presents this concept of 14 days in total darkness with the proper food to enhance the different chemicals that are produced in the brain so that a person can evolve through melanin to pendulin to, I think, one more, and then to DMT. So it was a journey. I got to the DMT stage in 10 days. I did not go full 14 because I was so challenged by day 10 that I was like, okay, I've woken up at least 8 times and I've never truly awakened. And that was crazy because I was thinking about the concept of being awake today. And so this all ties together. And I was thinking about the concept of being awake today. And I feel like sometimes I have never truly awakened, but other times I'm so awake, I'm asleep. But then sometimes I'm so asleep, I'm dreaming. But then I'm dreaming so tough that I'm awake. So it's a very complex reality for me. And I guess I'm reaching out too because I know there are other people who feel like I feel, where you can see what's going on around you and there's an awareness about it. There's an honest awareness that these things are taking place. But your relationship to it, like you're not a part of it. What The Secret says, have you ever been the observer, observing yourself, being not yourself, and I got that feeling. And so, in feeling that way, I was like, what does it mean? What does it mean that I had this dream saying that I'm 8 years behind, you know? And I wonder because the dream was so layered, so cryptic as all dreams usually are. It wasn't like a clear stream. I mean, Ellen DeGeneres was in the dream, and I think I was supposed to be on her show, and they were telling me Ellen was looking for you. And it was like, all of this, like maybe there was some road of stardom that I could have decided to go down the path towards, but, there are all these stories about how, the elite entertainment community is very, and I'm like, well, but, stories are stories, so who knows? I try to live by my heart, and my heart hasn't ever been led to be in the forefront on major pictures. I do a lot of forefront things. I'm an Aries. I'm very bright and bubbly, but I just don't know if that road would suit me, But it was just interesting to have a dream. I mean, and it struck me so hard. It woke me up. I felt convicted. I didn't know who I was. I was back in my body. I was back in this reality. I'm looking around my reality right now, and I'm looking at it like I'm here communicating, out into the universe, sending this message. And The philosophy that I ascribe to says that what's taking place right now is just an old manifestation, old energy that I've sent out in the universe, a long time ago. And here it is right here with me. So I'm not sure how to take reality anymore. Like, I have these spiritual masters around me. I have these spiritual students around me. I have these spiritual teachers around me. I have these spiritual linguistic artists who might not live spiritually but speak spiritual. I have people who live spiritual and don't speak spiritual. I have such a strong variety of individuals that are all feeding into me and sharing their lives with me and opening up themselves to me so that we can commune and that we can grow and we can develop together. And there's this concept of togetherness that's really being manifested. I think it's beautiful. Something inside of me doesn't know what to do with it. There's in it but not of it vibe. I mean, I know that's kind of Christian, in the world but not of the world. But a lot of the language that they use in the Bible, those parables, those phrasings and metaphors all stem from, Kemetic truth, ancient truths that have been reinterpreted into, English, so we could be here today having this conversation about in the world, not of the world. And I don't ascribe to any religiosity at all. Yet I'm in the process of developing myself a ministry. Now that's kind of blowing my mind because I feel led to do this, led to create a ministry. And I was led to create a ministry back in 2012, and I didn't comprehend the message. I was like, I'm not into religiosity. What is that? But as I have studied and as I have grown and become more knowledgeable about what ministry is and how it's an office and how being a minister can be like being a shepherd. Oh my God, the terminology. But it's all good because yeah, Jesus was a shepherd among men, but a shepherd, a guide, someone who walks a certain way and is willing to allow you to walk with them or is willing to walk with you, So as you can see, I mean, I've studied Christianity, I've studied Judaism, Noahidism, Islam, Nuwapian, Pan-Africanism recently, touched into Yoruba, the Dogon tribe. I mean, all these different tribes, Native American, the Hopi Indian, the Cherokee, the Choctaw, the Washtenaw, all of these different realms have offered me so much to piece together my reality. And I appreciate all of them for that. From Hinduism and chakras, just a myriad. It's just a myriad of different roads that I have walked that have led me to who I am. And some would say that diversity could create confusion, but for me, that diversity creates oneness. It allows me to see the unconditional love thread that flows through everything in the truth core. And it allows me to be open to a variety of people without feeling like there should be a wall or a barrier. So I leave you with this for now. Today, as you are here and I am here, I hope that I have answered a question. I hope that I have shared a little bit of my heart. And once again, Ashe Seraphis, Ankhs in the air, like you just gotta care. And I send love and light to you. Peace and love. Hotep.